Hey, you guys. I'm up late. I'm seeing who is up late with me. I'm gonna let y'all start getting the notifications. I was supposed to go live. I had a topic, but I waited too late. I'll do it tomorrow. So we'll just shoot the miss tonight if y'all up. It's almost 11. It has been storming so freaking hard and bad. And I know I love it when it storms, though. I'm gonna tell y'all the truth, child. Hey, Letitia, I'm glad you still up. It has been storming. I started hearing the wind and I started looking at how the water was troubled. I was like, oh Lord. And I started hearing the trees. I thought the trees was gonna blow. If the wind was blowing so hard, I thought my glass was gonna come in, and I thought that the trees was going to fall through my patio. Yeah, I love it when it rains. I do. Hey, let's see. I see Zen Memorial Service. Are you all like a funeral home Zen Memorial Service? Hey, 901 Deshaun, Shirley Jenkins, Shan, Letitia, Angela, the real boss, Keith Robertson. You guys doing okay? Y'all know what I did. Hey, new to you. I'm glad you guys are still up tonight. Because I wasn't sure. I know it was raining so hard. I was like, well, I don't want to get on and the Wi-Fi go out because I thought the water was gonna come up out the lake. That water was so troubled, and I thought that the trees was gonna blow into my patio. The rain was hitting it so hard, and I would have enjoyed it, but Remy went crazy. She is so scary, just barking. I said, oh Lord, she getting on my nerves so bad. Hey, Miss Sonia. Hey, Teddy Bear. Block party. You up in Vegas gambling? Hey, my grandma used to say the best time to be at the casino was when it was thundering and raining because, child, she felt like the thunder made the machines hit, child. Hey, street politics. I do everything except the body. I provide what's that? Obit, flowers, keepsakes, catering, headstones, etc. Okay. Okay, he says need a like button. The business need a like button for the TV. I know that's right. I know that's right. I be forgetting about that. I think you can hit. There is a like button. Hit the thumbs up for the TV. I think because I think I could actually like stuff on my TV. Yep, like I said, it was raining hard, and I'm gonna tell. Oh, maybe I'll get. I'm gonna tell y'all what I did. I messed around and let one of the when I was going through the police academy, there was this instructor there that I could not stand. I hated his guts. And he was hard on me because he felt like I had an attitude because I was quiet. But anyways, he's doing a boot camp class, and he gonna reach out to me on Facebook and say, "Guess what? We doing a boot camp class. Me and it'd be cool to link up with some of my old friends. Me and some of the officers that's out of shape, child, that likes to be at the donut damn shop all the time." And he was like, "You want to join the boot camp?" I said, "How much is it?" "It's free." And I told him I would be there at his boot camp because I'm sure saying it's free is a way to get you there and then tell you if you want to continue. It might be a little fee or something. But I'm trying to figure out how I say yes to a instructor that I hated his damn guts. I used to when it would be PT because it had gotten to a point where we did PT on a Monday, Wednesday, and Friday because we had to have class. Where we did law and all of that before we went down to the range. And when I knew he was gonna be there, I knew he was gonna make us run. We used to have to run because at that time the academy was out around, I believe, New Allen Road. It's not out there anymore. and he would make us run in different neighborhoods around North Memphis. I hated his damn guts. And I remember I would get so tired because I would get so tired. I would always be like either at the end of the line because we would have to be at we would have to be in the line, in a single file line running and saying whatever he would say. And he used to always say, "Why you come here? Why you always at the end of the line?" And I think this is why he was so hard on me. I was like, "Well, sir," because we had to say, "Sir, yes, sir." It's paramilitary when you go to the police academy, and I was already spoiled, so I didn't take too kind in the beginning. Because see, I came from the investigative unit. I was working as like a typist, and then I became a secretary, and so I was used to working with police officers. I just wasn't used to uh being at the academy where they was mean to me because those investigators let me have my way, period, that I was working with because I work with all men. And he said, "Why you always at the end of the damn line?" I said, "Well, sir, you know, we're in a single file line, sir, and somebody has to be at the end of the line, so why not me?" He said, "Get your ass on the ground and give me 50 push-ups." I'll never forget I was boo-hooing and crying because I was like, "Dog, it was already hot outside." And he thought I was being smart with him because I said somebody had to be at the end of the line. Why not me? And it didn't change nothing because I think I ended up being next. I always made sure from that point on that I wasn't at the direct end of the line, that I was like the last one from the end. Shit. And so I'm going out there. It's raining, so I don't know if he gonna, but he crazy. He does boot camp. They kept him at the academy. They still got his ass at the academy ruining people's lives. That's what I said. They keep him out there to ruin people's lives because he is the worst, and he is real hard. All that running and stuff. He's still out there ruining people's lives. But I'm gonna go to his boot camp tomorrow, and I could just see him now telling some of the ones that's on the force, that's still on the force. "You eating them jelly donuts, you big." Oh, oh, I don't know, but I'm gonna go on and I'm gonna see because I know if I go to boot camp with him for if I go to his boot camp 3 days a week, like he said, if I just come for 3 days a week, because I know he's probably trying to build up some. His ass ought to be trying to retire. Well, I don't know if he looks at he might be looking at my live. He'll never say nothing. He'll dog me out tomorrow. So let me not talk about it. Stop, 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 stop. And but if I go, let's see, early in the mornings, he's a fanatic. If he'll do a boot camp early in the mornings and then do PT with the recruits at the academy. But I don't know if there's a recruit class out there at this point. Hell, they need one if it ain't as short as they are on the street. It is torture. I used to be so, he used to mess with me so much. And then when we graduated and they sent us to traffic, we was traffic officers. He was like, "I used to like messing with her because they call you by your last name because she was too spoiled." He said, "I make faces." I mean, that's just how I am. My face, I be naturally frowned up. But I didn't like it though. And then they also, what they would do is they would try to make he was so low down to me. Maybe I shouldn't go to his class. His little boot camp class with his old, okay. And let me not talk bad about him though, because I might go. And what he would do is he would always pick on me for some reason. He would say, "Now you stand right there. You don't have to, since you want to be slow, you don't have to do the 50 push-ups." And then he'll tell my classmates, "I need y'all to do 50 push-ups for her." And he would be like, you stand right there and you watch him. You see what you doing to your classmates." I mean, that was just so evil. A low down dirty dog. But he been doing that for years. All the officers that came through said they hate him too. But they're gonna have their fat asses out there tomorrow, a lot of them, because they need to be, because they need to get in shape for the summer here. Because these folks is something else in Memphis. So I'm gonna go live tomorrow so y'all can see what I'm talking about. I'll probably go live. I'm out there with him. Yeah, he mean as hell. And he got a wife too. And she a damn police officer. So I wonder how that worked out. I'm surprised she didn't hate him. He was out there when she went through shit. I would, and then she married him. Maybe she got with him so he wouldn't be mean to her when he was going through. Ain't no telling how long their relationship was going on before they got married. Hell, I'm meddling now. But what y'all got going on tonight, y'all? I'm just sitting here talking crazy. His pants be so tight. Let me be quiet because he might be watching. It's weird that he would reach out to me and say he was doing a boot camp class. He's cool though. I like him. He cool. I just hated him when I was in the academy because he was so mean to me. He would make me write like 1,000-word essay because he said, I don't like your attitude. Because, when we were at the academy, when officers were out there in service, we were supposed to stand up against the wall and wait for the officers to wave us off. I'd keep walking. I guess I didn't follow rules. Who the hell you think you is to keep walking when our officer is coming down the hall? I need 1,000-word essay. And it was hard. That was hard on me because we had tests and stuff every Friday. So, I would be consistently studying, but I am going to say something now because there were officers that had gone through. I had already was already working downtown. So they kind of, those officers that had gone through, that had taken very good notes, they kind of helped me out because, they would tell me, they knew what was going to be on the test. And they helped us out with the notes. They didn't give us the test. They just gave us, really good notes. And then I took really good notes. So I did extremely well. I passed the damn law. A lot of people falls. I'm gonna tell you something. When you're going through the police academy, there are two areas that people fail out in, and that's the law. The law is very hard. Mr. Hall is either retired now. Because he was 100 years old here when I was going through. That was the law instructor and the gun range. Okay. And Mike Rollins was over the gun range when I was out there. Mike and I had already worked together downtown. Mike and I were very good friends. Mike and I used to date. And he went on to be, but that was before and he went on to be the police chief. I was very proud of him. I was very proud of him. I probably shouldn't even said that. I probably shouldn't even put that into the atmosphere. I wasn't dating him when I was at the academy, okay? He tried to make you rough tea. Yeah, I guess he was. I guess he was trying to make me rough. I guess that's what he was trying to do. But anyways, you guys, what y'all got going on tonight? Um, after that storm has passed, I get so comfortable with y'all, I slip up and tell y'all too much. And which that ain't nothing because that was many years ago. But I mess around and slip up and tell y'all too much when you get comfortable. Hey, Cypress. Y'all, please hit the like button. He went on to be the police director, not the police chief, the police director. They need to bring him back. It seemed like to me when Mike was the police director, y'all know Chief Davis took his place. When Mike was the police director, he um he had it somewhat under control. I think Mike was up under a lot of stress. Mike was up under a lot of stress because the mayor, that's the reason why I know that the police chief can only do what the mayor allows. Mike was up under a lot of stress. Jim Strickland is a lawyer. So I feel like he wanted for crime. Now, Mike didn't say this. I'm saying it. He wanted for crime to be out of control. And Mike did try and um he tried to make himself available because I was always having tea and talk with Tamara, and I would have gatherings, and he would always come out because I would always have people there to talk to the youth. We would have it was so awesome. I had a lot of people within the community that had like cake businesses to donate cupcakes and um sodas. Walmart would donate sodas, and we would have a lot of food and stuff, and I had a lot of gifts for the kids and stuff, and Mike would always come out, and I always had it on a Saturday, and he would take time out of his day on a Saturday and always come when I did tea and talk to the kids, and the city council would come out, or the county commissioners would always come out. Hold on, y'all. Hello? Huh? I couldn't hear you. Did she? Yeah, well, it was storming real bad, but I'm gonna call you back because I'm on live. All right. Okay. I told my hard head daughter, her little butt, that I didn't want her out there driving when it was storming, but she did it anyway, child. But she done made it. She made it home safe. Hey, Nene. And so those are some of the things that I really want to start back doing. You know, helping to teach young ladies confidence. It's good when you have men to come out, and you would be surprised though, like when, because I had a lot of organizations to make sure that they brought the youth out, and you would be so surprised at how those little young dudes that were getting in trouble would be in awe of having a police director to talk directly to them, and um or other leaders. So I think I'm gonna get back into doing stuff like that. Larry Godwin and Tony Armstrong were my favorite two top cops. I worked with Tony. Tony was always a gentleman. He was always very friendly. When I remember I was pregnant, and I'm trying to think, the first time Tony said something to me was, I walked over to he was a sergeant in robbery. He and Mike were both sergeants in robbery. And I remember like right after I had my baby, they was working late over there, and I was working in felony response. So I walked over there. I was looking at, because they would always have posters up on the wall of robbers that was wanted. And I remember I walked in there, they had the coffee in there in the robbery office. And I walked in there to get some coffee, and I stopped and looked up at the wall. And I remember the first thing Tony said, the first time Tony ever said something to me, he was like, please tell me it's not true. Please tell me it's not true. You looking at his picture. You're not dating him or nothing, are you? I said, no, I'm looking at his picture because I think I know him or something. Tony was always, he was very deserving of being the police director. Okay. He was very deserving of it. He left because Jim Strickland did not give him the respect. Councilwoman Janice Fully Love came on my TV show because people didn't know why director Tony Armstrong had left the police department, why he retired abruptly like he did. But Councilwoman Janice Full Love, y'all know she get drunk and stuff. I loved it though. She get drunk and she be on my TV show, child. And she told it. She talked about Jim Strickland like he was a damn dog. And so when Tony left, Mike was already a police chief. He was already a chief up under Tony. And then Jim Strickland promoted Mike to and he didn't want to though. But he went ahead and made him interim police director, and then he made Mike police director. And I used to interview Mike all the time. He would come into the building. The people at the barbershop, the women at the barbershop loved him. He would always go in there. I said, Mike, go in there. Those old women in there love you. They would be all over him, child, because Mike is real, real tall. Russell Douglas says, "What's good, Miss T? What's up?" And yeah, I think people started to fall in love with Director Rollins when people don't know when Black Lives Matter did their march. This is what people don't know. The state troopers are the governor is over the state troopers, not the Memphis Police Department, not the sheriff's office. The state troopers is a completely different entity, which is they'll pull over anybody. Okay, they'll give anybody a ticket. And Mike was the police director. He had just become the police director at that time, or the interim director. And they was blocking the bridge off. Y'all know the Memphis, Arkansas bridge. And there was an order given from the governor for the state troopers to just start taking down people. And Mike didn't want that to happen. So that's why he came out there and he kind of marched with them. And he diffused the situation. But see, Cassio and them were not out there to start no trouble or anything like that, So it actually ended up being a peaceful march, Yep. Yeah, that's why he left, because Jim Strickland was very disrespectful. He didn't respect Tony. And Tony was definitely a good guy. He was a lot more easier going than Mike Rollins was. Cause Mike could be something else now. He could be. Hey, stop killing. That's OG. How you been? Yep. So is it raining in y'all's areas? Is it raining in y'all's areas? It's been storming very badly. I'm so glad I ain't have to be out in no storm tonight. I'm so happy that I didn't. Because if I would have had to be out in a storm tonight and set up a surveillance, I thought I was going to have to, I would have had to just go ahead and rent me a hotel and set up a surveillance from the hotel, because I would not have been able to sit out there in my car in that storm, or in the van either. Hell. Sonya says, I'll be glad when they get Jim Strickland. He'll be gone. He'll be out of office. His term is up in October, so he will be out of office. Thank God. Maybe there can be a resolution. There can be some, I don't know, because up under him and AC Warden's administration, they messed Memphis up completely. They did. But he'll be gone in October, and when we get when the mayor leaves, because Chief Davis is up under his administration more than likely, unless she made him give her like a 5-year contract or something like that, which means she might be the new person that comes in might have to keep her an extra year. But when a new mayor comes in, they always bring their own police director. So she's not going to be around much longer. And so maybe, a lot of people was upset that they did not bring Sam, promote Sam. Y'all know Sam Hines. Sam Hines is a good dude. He worked in robbery too, child. And he and Mike are very good friends because he was an instructor at the academy when Mike was over the range when I was going through, because they had moved him from robbery to out to the academy. So Sam, I guess Sam would do good, he always had a little arrogance about himself, but I think Sam would do good. We need somebody that could get some order, because there is no order. Sonya says she needs to leave. Well, she never knew anything about Memphis, and a lot of Memphians was extremely mad that they chose her. They never wanted her. The city of Memphis never wanted her because they brought in a woman that knew nothing about Memphis, and I guess because they had looked at her background. I remember when they was doing posts about her coming to Memphis. You had people from I believe she was in South Carolina, was saying, she's been the director, the police chief down here, and crime has gotten no better. Good luck, So everybody already knew why they was, bringing her to Memphis, and that is to be a figurehead, right? That was just basically it, that she would do whatever they said do, and they would be able to control her, so that's basically what that's all about. And as a result, nothing has changed. I have to say though, as far as one of the only things that she does that I have to say that I can see that I like is it was North Carolina. That I like is that she automatically partners with the FBI. That's not something you see a whole lot of police departments doing, because I don't know, it's a tug of war, right? A lot of police investigators don't like to work with the FBI. I know a lot of people say, well, the FBI don't get involved unless it's federal. No, the FBI will get involved with a case if it's not federal, only if the agency asks them to get involved and help them. And I think that's a smart thing with one of the things that she do that I like, because we already know when the FBI gets involved, the federal entity money is unlimited, right? So I like the fact that she does that. Dolph's case is federal now anyways, basically. So it's been federal. So, but in the beginning, they got in, okay, with that case. So Hero Fix TV says Judge Joe Brown says he's the next mayor of Memphis. What do I think about that? Well, Cinema said the FBI crooked too. Well, are you saying that every FBI agent is crooked? Is that what you're saying, Cinnamon? I think it's impossible for every FBI agent to be crooked, just like I feel like it's impossible for every police officer to be crooked, because everybody different. I can't group everybody together, because they say black women are gold diggers and only baby mamas, and like to just have babies, and don't want to work and all that. That's stereotyping black women. I would never say that about somebody just because they are a black woman. Just like I would never say that some everybody at McDonald's steals, just because one person was stealing. Okay. Um, but as far as Joe Brown, Hero Fix TV. But I mean, but there are bad apples in every bunch. I never said that there wasn't, because when people say to me, I've had people to say, that those is some police officers on the street that be working with these drug boys. I go, well, I don't doubt it. I'm sure it is, because it's some bad apples in every bunch, always. You know, I would never try and refute that. Um, I'm doing just fine, hanging in there and looking at all these crimes being committed and doing something about it, standing up for black people. Great. I love it. It's full of crooks, and those that cover up are crooked too. I'm speaking from personal experience. Well, who cover up? Who covers up? Cinnamon, when you say those who cover up, I mean, anybody that covers up something is, yeah, they would be crooked too. But who's covering for them? Who's covering for them? Um, but as far as Judge Joe Brown, I think I don't think that they're gonna vote for him. Judge Joe Brown, is firm or whatever. I think that he would try and get some order back, but he, I mean, there's some things that he says that is very offensive. I mean, he speaks about he definitely does not hide his opinion as it relates to the LBGTQ community. And a lot of people would say, I might say, and I'm just saying, I'm not saying me, I'm just saying I've heard a lot of people say that they think that he's a chauvinist. He's chauvinistic to, he was on a panel, and they asked him about a woman. What if a woman was to be like the first mayor of Memphis? And he said a woman could never win as mayor of Memphis. A woman will get raped. And it was a lot of women in there from Memphis, and they was very offended when he said that. So I don't know if they're gonna, I don't know what he meant by that. But I don't think they're gonna take too kind to that. I don't think women took too kind to that. It didn't offend me. I mean, when you know a person's personality, it's some things that don't offend you. But I don't know about that. I think he lost the DA's race because a lot of people got together and did this smear campaign on him because he was vocal about his opinion as it relates to the LGBTQ community, and which, you know what I mean? If you're going to be a politician, you can't say things to a community that's going to be offensive. If you have an opinion about something as it relates to that, it's best if you can have your opinion, but I don't think it's good to offend people, because everybody has an opinion. Okay. um Joe Brown and old school OG are respected. Okay. But as far as bringing order back to the community, as far as I think that he would be very firm as it relates to crime. I do believe that he would be extremely firm as it relates to crime. Sonia says, well, I pray Dolph gets justice, and I hope they get everyone that has something to do with Dolph getting killed, and get the ones that tried to pay them off. I agree. I agree. I absolutely 100% agree with you. I was going to talk about something tonight. Um, I'll talk about it tomorrow, but I had got a little bit of tea tonight, but I was looking for the video because I wanted to see it myself when I was explaining when I what I was told. I kind of wanted to look at it myself. But I'm gonna tell y'all something. They have deleted all of the video of of what happened. You know, when they was out there at Makita's, you know, when it first happened. They've just about scrubbed all of their video off of the internet. Somebody had gave me some tea tonight, and I wanted to go look at it in the very, you know, look at it myself, and I could not find the video to save my life. So I was like, I ain't gonna even talk about it because they basically scrubbed everything off of the internet, and I think it was scrubbed because Marcus is a witness and a victim, definitely. New to you said you better not. Well, he did, and he does it every time. He does it every single time. He does it every single time. Sonya says, "Get them at the cookie shop too." Well, let me ask y'all something. I guess I want to ask you all, but well, I ask you, Miss Sonya. Let me ask you something. Why do you think? Because I know everybody has an opinion. What makes you believe that somebody at the cookie shop was involved? And I'm just asking you what makes you believe that. Because everybody seems to have mixed opinions about that as it relates to the cookie shop. Um, yeah. But hopefully we get well, hopefully Memphis. I always say we. I have to think about I live on the outskirts of Memphis now. But I'm in Memphis every single day. I do all everything that I do is in Memphis. But I'm gonna tell y'all something. I've started going to the grocery store in Olive Branch, Mississippi. And they seem to have better. They have my peppered bacon. I told y'all sometimes I be buying that peppered bacon. And I normally don't eat no pork, but it's just something about that peppered bacon. Oh, it's so good, y'all. And I've eaten it up. And I'm tell y'all something, that bacon keeps going up and up and up. Because when I bought it this last time, I believe it's like 11.99 or something like that. So that might be a good thing because I mean I don't I hate I thought about it several times before I bought that bacon because 11.99 is too much to be spending on bacon. I just feel like they trying to cover up something. Letitia says mainly because how he gets shot from the inside of the shop. Russell says I'm willing to bet money that Cookie Shop was involved. Mm, I don't know, y'all. I have not heard. I haven't heard that. I don't know. Now, I've always said this from the very start. I don't know who worked inside of that cookie shop. I don't know if somebody inadvertently um gave his location, if they was tricked into saying something, you know. I don't know. And then it could have not been any of that. But like I said, I don't know who worked inside of that cookie shop. But I just know this, if with the way that they're telling, why haven't they told on the cookie shop? You have to think about that. Because at this point, no one has any loyalty to anyone as it relates to that situation. I was just tripping off how Stray Drops um lawyer gonna step up in court trying to bully Judge Coffee. Now, um I guess I need to go and get my socks and stuff out. My running shoes. I get to thinking about it like, dog, for boot camp. And then 6 o'clock in the morning too early to be doing a darn boot camp. I get to thinking about that too. Do I really want to go and make me is he want to make me hate him all over again? I'm willing to bet money that cookie shop was involved with. It's going to come out and where would they have to go find me account? Hmm. Well, I know dropping them did what they did from the outside, but it's been said somebody was inside that shop. But you're right, nobody has proven them to be involved, right? And I mean, everybody has their own opinion, but y'all would be amazed at how people have tried to attack me because they can't get me to say that, you know. Um, I've always said I've never heard anybody say that the cookie shop was involved as far as um, law enforcement. I don't think I've ever heard that. And as I've always said, if um, with the way straight drop and with the way that somebody is talking, and it ain't just one somebody either. Um, you know, they tell on they the cookie shop. They would have been told on the cookie shop. Russell says exactly that GoFundMe was probably a payment from the setup. Stay woke. Hero Fix TV says I listen to Dolph all day, every day, and 90% of his must he tell in his music. He telling who killed him. It's like he knew. Well, they had tried to kill him several times, and that's evil. That's evil on so many levels to be consistently trying to take a human being from their life. That is sickening and it's demonic. And these niggas got the nerve to think that they're gonna live happily ever after. But what gives me solace is knowing that whoever was involved, that they're not gonna get away with it. But I have a issue with crucifying anybody, and I've never heard their names from credible people, from credible sources. If you hear me throwing shots at somebody, it is because I have heard their name. But I've never heard anybody's name from the cookie shop. And I've always said I don't know everything, but I've never heard that. I've never heard it. And so what happens is, especially on here, because there's a lot of mental illness, um, you know, um, people get mad when you don't think the way they feel like you should be thinking. Then Makitas get robbed a week before Dolph got killed. I don't know. I heard at some point they had gotten robbed. I don't know if it was a week or 2 weeks or anything like that. Well, baby, it has been said that they had something to do with that, but I'm just gonna be quiet. You don't have to be quiet. Like I said, everybody has a right to his or her own opinion. I know it's been said. I'm saying it has been said on social media. I have heard it on social media. Hmm. Yep. I don't know, y'all. Like I said, at the core of it, I know that there are a lot of young people that lost their lives right after young Dolph was killed because the people that masterminded this went back to, their they was able to go and use their money to go into hiding, and these little dudes that they gas up was left out there in the hood. So no, Deshaun, I don't think the robbery their building was burgled. What was it, 10 years ago? I didn't think it had been 10 years ago because I thought that they had just recently got cameras. I'm not sure though. I'm not real sure about that. I just know that they, yes, that's why he walked in the cookie shop without security. He was unbothered, right? He was unbothered by the BS. I don't think that he knew that they would um take him out. I hate that he didn't have security. I hate that he didn't. Okay, he said like 9 years ago. I hate that they didn't have security. He didn't have security because they were so bloodthirsty. It's like they were any opportunity that they got. They tried to take him out. Um, just like when he said he was walking into the hotel, they was leaving out. He was walking in L.A. when they shot him. They saw that as an opportunity to kill him. It's like they was any opportunity. Okay, King Deshaun says it was October 1st, 2019. So they took any opportunity to try and kill him. So I just wish he would have had security around him at all times. And for some reason, it seems like they had an urgency to try and kill him. Um, but you know, um, yeah, I was getting ready to say something, but I'll wait. 901 King Deshaun says, but still the robbery was way before Young Dolph. New to you says they put up footage of a robbery right after Dolph was assassinated, like it just happened. Okay, so the video was 2 years old instead of 2 weeks before Dolph was unalived. Mm, mm, mm. It's gonna be interesting though when everything comes out. You know, it's to the public because they already got it. Yeah, I love this movie called Sophie and the Moon Hanger. I love that movie so much. She had her this moon hanging man. It is so attractive when men do what when they work hard to build for their families and take care of their women, and they're hard workers and they are kind and all of that. I love firm men that are kind. Yep, I love that movie, Sophie and the Moon Hanger. I be looking at it all the time. Dolph used to tip waitresses so much money. He was definitely a genuine dude. Yeah, he said he didn't care anything about money, you know. But it's a shame when people don't want to see you make money. We see that on here. They took that boy out of his life. That's how stuff got all confused and all them irrelevant videos. Right. They made sure. I was looking for a video today and I could not find it. If anybody can find that video of when young Dolph was first assassinated, like when Marcus was arrested and all that, let me know. Well, he was not arrested. Let me say this. When they put him in handcuffs, he was never arrested. I want to see some. But they've scrubbed all of them. I'm sure that they have. I want to say they is Mark. Yeah. I can't wait for the car show. I just um yeah, I hope that they don't start no shooting. I hope they don't. I was talking to somebody tonight and earlier, a little bit earlier, and they were saying that, you know, they think it's in the atmosphere that they might, be down there trying to shoot. But I hope that they don't send them little young dudes out um, because it's already in the atmosphere. You have to understand a lot of these specialized units get intel from people, and they already know a whole lot of stuff as it relates to stuff like that. And just like I tripped out when Grove Hero did the Christmas giveaway, and I'm told, well, we already know that they had undercovers out there because the precinct was flooded, the FBI was flooded with emails. The precinct was flooded with calls. So there were a lot of plain clothes out there. Not plain clothes, a lot of plain cars out there. And the plain cars don't look like, the plain white cars that they used to have without the police logo. They use any car now, shoot. And just any regular car to blend in. And now I was told that it was two dudes that was walking around that they had zoned in on, that was walking around that area like they had wanted to do something, like they was looking for opportunity. So I think it's sad what people would do, and they don't know that they was how close they was to never going home again because they was waiting on them to try to do something. But I said that to say this: if somebody was telling me today that they had gotten intel that there might be some problems at that car show, and so it's going to be extra security. And the sad thing about it is that what they do is they send these little dudes out, and police is always getting intel, and they be waiting for them. And then when something they do something, and then they get shot up, you know, folks be talking about my son ain't never did nothing to nobody. but they took some money to go and shoot up a car show. These little dudes need to stop letting people pay them to do anything for some money. Now, hopefully that won't happen. I hope that it won't. I hope not. But they don't. They are so stoned out, like on fentanyl and on heroin and all these other kind of drugs. Like they really just will do anything, and it's very unfortunate. They always hate it. They always hating. I don't understand it. No, it's gonna be extra tight security, Sonya. So you can go. Please do go. It's gonna be extra tight security, and people will call the police station and say anything. They will, you know. They always hating. I don't understand it. No, you can't. Hopefully they have. I was ready to say. I forgot what I was going to say. I think I'm getting tired. I can't get over how they was able to pay those. I want. Well, I'll say this. I wonder if those little dudes that went and shot up that memorial was paid. We know they went and messed up the wall, but they didn't go mess up the one in Castelia because they were scared to go over there and mess up that one. But they wouldn't mess up the one that was way like down Elvis Presley, and that was really crazy. I mean, what did that prove going and messing up the wall? I pray no one brothers Key Glock. I hope no one bothers Key Glock and Grove and the rest of the guys. I hope not either. I think they need to let these little dudes be. And I've been watching Moneybag Yo. It seems like he's Moneybag Yo looks evil to me. And y'all know I used to love Moneybag Yo's music, but Moneybag Yo is starting to look evil to me. I see he done started posting quite a bit too. They be getting jealous when those little dudes be making money and having fun. Yes, his whole disposition and looks has changed. Yeah. That show who it is, Michael Myers. You show right. I couldn't put my finger on it, but that's what it is, Michael Myers. Um, he posted something today talking about we the greatest or something. But I think he was mad because Kenny Money had posted something up today talking about how they was getting money and they was the best. Moneybag Yo got about 10 years on Key Glock and he ought to be ashamed of himself. Now he claimed he making all this money and this and that, but he still seem to be in competition. I never heard that. Oh Lord, he said, Miss T, I saw it live tonight. that guy was saying Gotti was kissing Ari. He did a show on that. Are you talking about Moneybag Yo girlfriend Ari? Are you talking about Moneybag Yo's girlfriend? Them ninjas got faces only in Mother Cologne. He showed no proof. Was he talking about? Oh, okay, he was talking about Moneybag Yo's girlfriend. Oh Lord, I never heard that though. I've never heard it. It's more than likely a lie. And Moneybag restaurant on the menu is a steak over $100. Lord Jesus. Mm. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. Child, I'll never go to that restaurant. They don't give anything back to Memphis. I mean, other than destruction. Look at what they do with the little dudes. Hold on, y'all. Salute at the nightclub. It's so loud here, but here's my like. Thank you, Neo. They don't owe Memphis nothing though. Are you saying that they don't owe anything to a city that's helping to make them rich? So they're supposed to take, and not give back to the city because the people, I mean, you don't believe that they owe a city, that they are supposed to give back to a city that's helping, that helped to put them, really put them on before anybody ever knew them. And then they're consistently putting businesses in that city. That city is patronizing their businesses. So you don't think they owe Memphis nothing, like putting programs back in the city to show their gratitude for helping to create generational wealth for their children rather than sending destruction back? Well, I think they do. I do. What they need to do is pick their businesses up and take them somewhere else. How would it be hate if they stopped? Would it be hate if the Memphians stopped patronizing their businesses? Because what I see with a lot of the white businesses, and I see a lot of black people get mad. What a lot of the white businesses, what they do is, whether they use the programs or not, they're always giving money to the programs for the youth. That's what they do. They all do that, get money and leave the hood. Okay. Well, Cypress. Well, we'll just agree to disagree as far as you said that you don't think they should give back. I said that I think that they should give back. And when I say give back, I ain't talking about go and give everybody some money. I'm saying create programs and things of that nature that would be beneficial to the city. Um, um, help to put positive energy back into the city as well as positive programs. All they want to do is right. All they want to do is take, take, take. Yep, that's all that they want to do. No, they're not gonna do it. But they would. But you know what? If they decided that not going to patronize them, they couldn't do it. Oh, we're well aware. That's what their action show is sad. Right. That's what their action show is sad. It is. It is very sad. Letitia said, "We see what they're doing." How many of you all think that Gotti was involved? Just honestly, because there are quite a few people that feel like Gotti was not involved in Young Dolph's murder. Do y'all feel like that he was involved? How many people here think that he was involved? That he actually orchestrated it? Cypress says Yo Gotti wasn't involved that at all. Okay, Cypress says he don't think that he was involved. I feel he dispersed the bag. New to you says new to you thinks he dispersed the bag. Hero Fix TV said he at least knew. Yep, whole Gotti big sister, plastic bag, and black junkster. So they think he at least knew. Cypress, why you don't think he was involved? Hmm. Crystal says yes. Yes, he knew, but he wasn't involved. Cypress says he thinks he knew, but he wasn't involved. Letitia says, you was on the scene. Cypress said no, he wasn't. G Money says Juke was the main one because I'm in the circle. That's why I can say that. Are you in your Gotti circle, Cypress? Are you in your Gotti circle? Hero Fix TV says he thinks he set it up. Hmm. I'm very close to them, yes. Cypress say he very close to him. Tell him I said hello and hit the like button. And ask them why they do that to young Dolph. Why they not helping the community. They help to make them rich. Why they not doing that? Ask them, tell them I said it. Letitia says they guilty until proven innocent, in my opinion. Cypress, if they look at the channel, they already not heard me. KS just says look up the definition of involved before you answer. Letitia says, okay, Cypress, nice job. Y'all doing over there doing nothing but causing mess. Well, who do you think was involved, Cypress? Who was involved? Cypress, who was involved then? Since you said you over there with him. Ramona says, yes, YG set the whole thing up. Douglas says, I think everyone was involved from CMG, Makitas, and MPD. Okay. Cypress, who was involved? Who actually put the hit on Young Dolph then, Cypress? Since you say you in the inner circle and Yo Gotti didn't do it, who set the hit up? Who paid for the hit? Cypress says, Letitia, you on the right track. Hell made me come out of the bushes. Cypress, who set the hit up? Oh Lord Jesus. Yo Gotti done the shit. Period. Yo Gotti done the shit. Period. Ramona. Oh my god. Hero Fix TV says, I don't understand how a grown nigga could ride another man's nuts who wouldn't piss on. Cypress TV, you never said who it was that put the bag on Dolph. You say your guy didn't do it. Who over there did it? Because somebody over there did it. Remy, get back here right now. Remy, get back here. Get up here. Get up here. I guess we ran Cypress off. We asked him who did it, and he ain't said another word. We done ran Cypress off. He was the one said he was in the inner circle. He was the first one in the chat tonight. I think Cypress was the first one in the chat. Lord have mercy. Russell says it takes a whole army to take out a nigga like that. Right. It took a whole army and it still ain't work. They still didn't look at them. They in shambles. Thought Moneybag Yo claimed he always taking the high road. He don't take the high road. He over there mad cause Snoop Bands and them and Kenny Money and Kegel out them rocking out on tour. Lord, we done ran Cypress off, Lord. Oh, he back. He said it's deeper than what? Well, tell us. Cypress, tell us. We want to hear what you got to say. He said he's not saying that in here above. Oh, okay. He said he's not saying in here. Okay, so you say it's deeper. Okay, so tell us. Cypress said Moneybag got bigger problems. You sure right about that. I promise you he got bigger problems. he he sure got bigger problems. I'm telling you, God knows he do. Why Moneybag done put that bag on Dolph head? What they was wrong. Hey, real deal T. Hey, real deal Lee. Tell us, Cypress. We'll tell the feds not to arrest them yet. Moneybag involved too. We know that he definitely involved. Cypress says stupid Duke and YMM want his ass. Who is YMM? Y'all gonna have to tell me who YMM is. Who is YMM? Because y'all know y'all do these abbreviations. I don't be knowing who they are. Oh, Young Mob. Okay. Well, did Moneybag Yo do that to stupid Duke baby mama? Young Mob military. Okay. Russell Douglas says, I wouldn't even be surprised if Pre knew who did it. Well, I think Pre do know who did it because we know who did it. I think they speculated on who did it because the streets were saying it in the beginning, and now I think now they're for sure. You know, just like we all for sure. Yes, Pre know who did it. I wouldn't even be surprised if Pre knew who did it. I got so tickled tonight. I was talking to somebody tonight. They said Cornelia say he don't even know who Straight Drop is. I hollered. These folks crazy as hell. Mm. Russell Douglas says, I wouldn't even be surprised if Free knew who it was. Yes, Free know who did it. Everybody know who did it. Ramona says, they're all involved. Cypress TV is probably involved. Oh my God. Ramona said back to the bushes. Oh my God. Y'all done got me tickled. Oh, Lord have mercy. Oh, Lord have mercy. Oh, mm. Now, Cypress, whatever you gotta say in here with all my subscribers. We all want to know together. Oh Lord. Well, Straight Drop and Key Glock and them had been cool, just like Dolph and Yo Gotti had been cool, and Dolph and Moneybag Yo had been cool at one time. So people be cool and then they fall out. What people don't know is Straight Drop and Key Glock and Dolph had fallen out about 2 years before all of this stuff happened. Because Straight Drop will be posting subliminals and stuff on Instagram. I mean, there wasn't an urgency to kill Young Dolph until somebody paid him. Yeah, I tell you, these folks know they can't get off and they're gonna use anything. I tell you, they're gonna use anything. Mm. I tell you, Orange Mound quit. Mm. He said quit being there beating his head on the table. I told y'all he wasn't doing good. He be eating them fresh favorites every day though. Real deal Lee says if it ain't the stepper, it's Cypress. All of them tucking. Oh Lord have mercy. Yeah, y'all hit the like button. If y'all haven't hit the like button, please do hit the like button. Because I can't see. Let me see. Let me go onto the other screen. Yeah. If you haven't hit the like button, please hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. If you would like to support the channel, you can support the channel via Cash App. Readily, Sarah actually no niggas, and I'm in the city. Cypress, who put the bag on top of Dolph head? Who put the bag on Dolph? Since you say you is in the circle of CMG, I want to know who put the bag on his head. Thank you, Little Good Bird, for the 1999. She says, Sister T, this G baby from Dallas, keep your foot on their necks, just like Mo 3. Justice is still coming for young Dolph. Long week, big bro was in hospital, really need prayer. Oh, well, we send out prayer. Yeah, we send out healing prayer. Thank you for the 1999 super sticker. And we sending out prayers to G baby for her big brother. We ask God to heal in the name of Jesus. We're sending healing energy and healing prayers. There's power in prayers. And justice is definitely coming for young Dolph. Now, I hear now, has Mo 3 gotten justice? Because I know they have what, 2 or 3 people arrested in Mo 3's case. Who do I think did? I think it originated from Gotti. I believe that Gotti orchestrated it. That's what I believe. But I think they all were involved. Moneybag Yo, Juke, and Black Youngster, and some more of them some more of them old heads that are their age that be around them. I mean, that's just my opinion, though. Joel Scott says, sending prayers for healing and a rapid recovery in Jesus' name. All of them have G Money, every one of them. Every last one of them. Moneybag Yo stressed out about something right now. Letitia Wing says, Hogati Big Sister. Plastic Bag and Black Youngster is who I think did the orchestrating. No, it wasn't Got It or Bag. You close though, sweetheart. Well, who was it then, Cypress? Who was it? I want you to tell us. You're keeping us in suspense. Who was it then, since you know? You in the circle. Yeah, I forgot about Jay-Z offered Dolph that 22 million. Who was it, Cypress? Cypress says he he hang out, he in the inner circle of CMG. Who was it? He said it one got in one bag. So we know that that's not true. Bag probably stressed from running from stupid dude. Cypress, did Bag kill stupid dude baby mama? Since you in the inner circle, that's the word on the streets. Ramona says, Cypress, you would never make me believe that. Who done it says, if God knew, then that's guilt by association, right? If God knew and he even if they're saying that God he had nothing to do with it, if he knew it was gonna happen, he was wrong. He was still wrong. How could you know that somebody's life is gonna get taken and you not stop it? And the people that's planning it is up under you. Well, he definitely don't care anything about him. Y'all know Jay-Z view everything as a business move. He views everything as a business move. I need to be getting my clothes out for in the morning. Yeah, he gonna hurt a sister. He is going to hurt a sister. Um, God's going to reveal all in Jesus' name, right? Already is. It's revelation season. God is just another walking insurance policy. I agree. Russell Jay-Z is on my table. His dirty too. Thank you, Cypress. Cypress, you said they be looking at my channel. What do they be saying about me? Because you know I don't hold back. They be saying I hate her. KSJ says Jay don't care about nobody but Jay. That's absolutely true. Because he even look at I believe in my opinion he look at his relationship with his wife as a business deal, really. And who knows, she might look at it that way too. Jay-Z been dirty way back with Big and Pop. They say he's always been dirty. He always liked to throw rocks and hide his hands. No, they didn't say that. Clarinetta says it's Dolph King Dolph at that. Absolutely. Long live Dolph, the paper route boss. I got that saying from Cold Figure. Long live young Dolph, the paper route boss. I hate they killed that young man. Lord knows I hate that they killed young Dolph. I hate that. They cut a young man down. He had not even made 40. And he was a Leo like myself. Leos talk a lot of shit. But we have very big hearts and is we're givers, but we don't hold back. Cypress says, oh, excuse me. They're actually nervous about the Dolph's case, though. I can openly say that they need to be. Long live young Dolph, the paper route boss. They probably saying, damn, wish damn had got on our heads 2 years ago. I know that's right. Because they need to know what they did was wrong because they sure did it. When Pac got hit in New York, Brooklyn, niggas was bragging. That's how he found out when he went to jail. Oh, wow. Sure did. That's what they did in this young Dolph's case. They was bragging. Long live young Dolph, the paper route boss. I think that young Dolph, the name of his that label had to be successful because look at the name that he had, paper route. You know that I think that was clever. That was just I think he was really just manifesting money. That's the reason why he made so much paper route. All the paper is routed to him. And he did have a lot of money. A little good bird says her dad was a Leo August 10th. Yes, I am a Leo. So y'all know how Leos are bossy. If I get to be an old man in my 60s and 70s, I'll never forget young Dolph. I know that's right. They need to build like a permanent museum for him. You create your world with your words. Why you say that, Cypress? One thing about Daddy O, people don't know nothing about him because he don't let them know anything about him. So I wonder why people saying they can't trust him just because just because he's out of sight, out of mind. That's right. It's Dolph. Period. Russell says, "Who shot you was a straight direct shot at Pop." I think them dudes that, um, those dudes that shot Tupac. I think that was in New York that Tupac was hanging out with. Biggie was trying to tell him that those dudes were not any good, and Tupac said that they were straight. Remy, sit down. Yeah, Daddy O was not in the camera. Somebody put out. I'll never forget. I've never seen that vlogger again. He put out a lot like Daddy O, and people ran with it. Had wanted to have a sit down with Yo Gotti, and that I've never seen. I don't remember that vlogger's name. I've never even seen it anymore on here. As a matter of fact, let me see if I can find it because I knew it was alive when I looked at it. Hold on. Hold on, let me see. They had that man to put that crap out. Remy, don't start. And I'm not playing. Do not start. Get up here. Don't start. You ain't getting no water tonight. I'm serious. I'm not playing with you. Um, Gotti is beneath Daddy O. He doesn't have that kind of power. Exactly. Puff knew what he was doing. Quiet Studios was a planned setup. Mm-hmm. That's true. Y'all, Remy's so bad. She's so bad. Remy, what you doing? Exactly. Puff knew what he was doing. Yeah, Daddy O is a real boss. He really is. He's a real boss. I know that's right, Demo Republican. Hey, Anissa. Cypress, because you in the chat talking crazy. And tell your God to don't call my house. Anissa in the house. Anissa in the house. We got quite a few people still in the bushes. Um, Daddy needs to put money into a youth organization named after his kids, something positive. I think they do put quite a bit of money into that Ida May Foundation that young Dolph got. Mm-hmm. Help up those likes, guys, y'all. Yeah, y'all, make sure y'all get the likes up. If you haven't hit the like button, please like, share, and subscribe. Remy, sit down. Yep. So I think, you know, I believe that Gotti at some point will be indicted. That's what I believe. Mm-hmm. Uh, y'all, I done stayed on as long as I could. I can't hardly keep my eyes open, and I gotta get up for boot camp at 6 a.m. So I gotta get back up at 4:30 so that I can go ahead and get my clothes and stuff on. Take my shower. I take a shower before I go work out. I take a shower when I come back. So Let me get on off of here so that I can get up and be at boot camp at 6 a.m. I thank y'all for tuning in. It has been an absolute pleasure tonight, as it always is. I wish I could have stayed on longer, but I got real sleepy. I can't even hardly keep my eyes open. I want you guys to know that I love you guys. It's got to be because it's raining real hard out there, and I'm so sleepy. Yes, we touching and agreeing on um a speedy indictment as it relates to the Young Dogs case. Indictments, because it's more than one coming. Cypress, you said you're in CMG's inner circle, not Brett Gang. After you said it's not Gotti or Bag, so it's Brett Gang. Yeah, we'll be back tomorrow. We'll be back tomorrow night. I'm gonna get on early. I'm gonna get on early tomorrow, and then I'm gonna get on tomorrow night also. I always say that, but I'm definitely trying to do it. But I gotta be at boot camp. I love you guys too. Miss Sonia, I gotta be at boot camp at 6 8. Y'all, I'm trying to slim down some more. Okay, especially for the summertime. I need to slim down, so I'm gonna start going on to his boot camp for a few and get some of this weight off of me, um and get back down to my regular size. Cause y'all know it's easy to gain weight when you eat and when you're on the go. But I cook for the most part. I put on a few pounds though. Okay. And so I'm gonna go on and get them off of me. But I want y'all to have a good night, okay? I love you guys. I'll talk to you tomorrow.